And welcome back. Well, the Middle East is a very tough place to be today if you are a Christian. But as followers of Jesus are being persecuted and fleeing from places like Syria and Iraq, the Christian population in Israel is growing. Kufai's Israel Collective recently spent time on the ground to see the difference between life for a Christian in Israel and the Palestinian territories next door. It is an eye-opener. Take a look.
My citizenship is Israeli. My religion is Christian. We are the indigenous Christians of this land, Aramaic speaking. In Israel, we live in peace and in security because we have a common law for all citizens. We enjoy freedom of religion, we enjoy freedom of movement, freedom of speech, from equal opportunities. This is what we have in Israel. While we enjoying all this here, we have our Christian brothers and sisters from our same faith in Syria and in Lebanon and in Iraq and in Egypt are persecuted because they are Christians.
I was born in Gaza. The Christian population in Gaza is about 1,500 Christians among 2 million Muslims. Most of the Muslims in Gaza are more radical, Islamic radicals than in the West Bank or any area in the Middle East because of the control of Hamas. Once they came to me and they said, "We want to convert you to Islam, Khalid," and I said, "Thank you, I don't want to convert to Islam, I'm comfortable as I am." And they said, "No, we have to convert you." I told them, "I don't want." At the end, they came and they threatened me to be converted to Islam, and they said, "I don't want this anymore." So I left the school and I was going back to home, and I was shocked that about 20 students of Hamas, they were waiting for me in front of the school. So they dropped me, they hit me, they beat me up. My father came to the school and he spoke to the manager and he said, "Hamas student hit my son and I want to find solution for this." The answer of the manager was shocked for us also, that he said, "The truth is your son insulted Islam, and because he insulted Islam, even if we killed him, we will not be guilty. So take your son and go back to home."
In Egypt, if you build a church, you will be fined first of all and attacked by Muslim Brotherhood. And now we can see they're doing the same thing for Christians in Syria. They are persecuting Christians, slaughtering them, raping their women, taking their young ladies as hostages or sex slaves. In Israel, Christians, Jews, and other faiths living here in peaceful and coexistence way. If Israel will not be here and the Jews are strong, we as Christians will not be strong enough to stay and exist. If Israel not here, ISIS is here. And under ISIS, Christians will not exist.
Israel gives us a permit to visit the Palestinian territories here, the other part, the West Bank and Israel. So I decided I was gonna take this permit and I will stay in the West Bank. I think Palestinians in the West Bank didn't understand really well what is Hamas. Think about Hamas summer camps now. Watch it on YouTube. See a 13 years old children of Palestinians in Gaza. They are training them, using them as soldiers. Can you imagine that? And that's according to the human rights that we all believe in it. It's a violence against the children. So if you want to defend the Palestinian rights and the Palestinian children rights, you should defend them before from Hamas organizations or from Palestinian leadership who are silent and who are hypocritical toward this violence against our own people.
So we ask people to support Israel. This is what we have here in Israel, and this is what, compared to our Christian brothers, as they tell us in Arab countries, they're facing a huge persecution. And I want you guys in the West to intervene and help them. Help them in a way of protection. You can push for resolutions for protecting them. This is all we need, just not forgetting them.
What's gonna happen if they send me back to Gaza? Probably I will be killed. Because in their opinion, I'm a Christian, and as they consider me a pro-Israel and I'm evangelical, so probably I will be killed if they know some news about me. For sure I have heart for Israel because of the facts in the Bible, because I believe God has a plan for Israel. And then when Jesus changed my heart, I start seeing as a human, they have mistakes, but they have many right things, and they have a humanity, like I do. And I start to realize the true aspects and the truth about the Jewish people and about Israel through the Bible and through the reality, not just through the wall of bitterness and hate. This is my hope. I want to see peace here, I want to see justice, but a real justice.
Up next, my final thoughts on what the world has in store for Israel and how the Trump administration and God will respond. It's The Watchman, it's Kufi, only right here on TBN. Stick around.